Is also pouring in from Georgia lawmakers as we speak. Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock says in a statement, quote, the Trump administration owes the American people answers, justifying this attack and explaining how the United States will run Venezuela. Republican Representative Buddy Carter also posting on X today. He said in part, quote, Nicolas Maduro, an illegitimate leader, and his wife will now face American justice for narco-terrorism, sending drugs into our country and killing our children. This indictment is just the beginning. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene also reacting tonight, just 2 days before her resignation from office. She posted on X saying in part, quote, the next obvious observation is that by removing Maduro, this is a clear move for control over Venezuelan oil supplies, and that will ensure stability for the next obvious regime change, war in Iran. This after an Iranian news agency said 5 people were killed and 17 injured in protests on Thursday. People across Iran took to the streets to protest against economic hardship as inflation skyrocketed and Iran's currency dropped to record lows. President Donald Trump warned Iran that if these protesters get shot and killed, then the U.S. will intervene.